What's up, everyone? Justin here, back with a new countdown show. Haven't done a countdown in a while, but I'm back. This is a different countdown. It's not about some of my hobbies and passions, some of my loves. It is one of my loves and hobbies to do, but I don't know. It's not really a hobby. If you count watching movies and loving movies as your hobby. I don't see that as a hobby. I don't know. That's just like entertainment. Sit down, relax, be entertained. But I guess you could call it a hobby. I don't know. I see hobbies as like playing sports or working out, riding a bike, playing video games, stuff like that. But anyways, check out my countdown playlist. I love video games. I've done countdowns on my top favorite video games. I've done countdowns on wrestling because I love pro wrestling. I've done countdowns on my favorite movies of the 1980s because I grew up in the 80s. And there were a ton of really great movies made in the 80s. Mostly horror and action. That's the genre I care about the most. So, anyways, I guess some science fiction I liked in the 80s. If you count Terminator as a science fiction movie, I guess it is. I don't really see it as science fiction. Someone claimed Terminator was a horror movie. I didn't see it as a horror movie at all. But whatever. So anyways, this countdown is about something I love. One of my loves. Movies. This is my countdown. Top 50 movies of the 1990s. Top movies of the 90s, in my opinion. This is my top 50 movies of the 1990s. I'm not going to do all 50 in one video. I'm going to do 50 down to 40. So here we go. Oh, that's not good. I don't think I skipped. Man, I effed up. I skipped over 42 and 41. I don't see it here. No, it's not here. So I'll just stop. I'll go down from 50 down to 43. Because I got to add a movie for 42, 41. So here we go. Number 50. And some of these movies I'll give you facts about how much they made at the box office or how much it cost and how much it made. Number 50. I saw this in the theater with a friend of mine. When was it put out? 96, I believe, 95. To me, I believe it came out, I can look up I don't know if they have the date. Release date was 95. So I guess I saw it in 1995. I thought it was put out in 96. I was wrong. It's put out in 95 in the United States. Number 50 of my top movies, or did I say top 50? I don't know. This could be a top 40, but whatever. It's a top 50. Top 50 movies of the 1990s. Number 50. Again, I saw it in the theaters. I didn't see that many movies in the 90s in the theaters. Only like, I don't know, maybe 5 or under. I went to the movies a lot more as a teenager and when I was like 18, 19. So number 50. Hell of a movie. Great action movie. Die Hard with a Vengeance. I saw it in the theaters. I thought it was great. I thought it was awesome. It was, I believe, it had to be rated R. I'm pretty sure it was rated R, I think. But, yeah. Funny story, my grandma actually drove me and my friend, because at the time I was only fucking 12. No, I was only 11. I think I was only 11 at the time. Maybe I didn't see it in 95. Maybe I saw it in 96. I'm not sure, but I was 11 or 12. Anyways, my grandma drove me. I don't think she really knew it was rated R, or she didn't care. I don't know. Or maybe I lied to her and told her I was... Probably lied to her and said I was seeing some other movie that was not rated R, and she just believed me. Anyways. Yeah, the budget. Die Hard with a Vengeance. My number 50. Movie of the 90s. The budget was only $90 million. That's a lot of damn money, but 90, I understand now budgets are out of control. Like every movie's, or big action movie, or Marvel, DC movie, all of them are like well over 200 million. So 90 million is not that bad for 20 years ago, I guess. Cost $90 million at the box office. It made $366.1 million. That's a lot of damn money and a hell of a profit. And my God, to me, Bruce Willis, that was his best movies of his career. His best work, his best character was as John McClane. What the hell was his name? John McClane? Yeah. That was the best work of his film career. He was in other good movies. And man, it's so sad now. Bruce Willis has some form of dementia. Very sad. Very sad. The guy was a hell of an action hero in the Die Hard movies. Die Hard 1, one of the best from the 80s. Die Hard 2, really good also. And Die Hard with a Vengeance, really good too. And they made another Die Hard after Die Hard with a Vengeance. They made another one where they had some guy playing his son in it, I believe. I forget what it was called. But anyways, Die Hard with a Vengeance. Hell of an action movie. Hell of a movie. Number 50. Number 49. Bride of Chucky. Number 49. My number 49 movie of the 90s. Out of my top 50. Number 49. Bride of Chucky. I did not see this in the theater. Came out in 1998. Bride of Chucky. The box office, let me see, made a lot of money, but let's see what it cost to make. Bride of Chucky came out in October 98. The budget was $25 million. It made $50.7 million. So that's out of a profit. $25 million profit for a fucking little doll movie that was a horror character. Bride of Chucky, I believe, was Chucky 4, I think. So, yeah. Bride of Chucky, number 49. Number 48, Child's Play 2. Child's Play 2. I think it came out in 91. I don't know the year. I could look it up. Child's Play 2 came out in 1990. Seems like they rushed it, because the first Child's Play, I think, came out in 88. So 1 or 2 years later, they came out with another one already. I'm sure it made a profit. Let's look it up. So, number 48 movie of the 90s. Out of my top 50, number 48, Child's Play 2. Let's see what it made. The poster is pretty cool if you want to see it, if you've never seen it. I believe Child's Play 2 and 3 is on Peacock, if you have Peacock. Bride of Chucky, I believe, is on there too, and Cult of Chucky. I don't know why they don't have the first Child's Play on Peacock, but I don't believe they do, but I have it on DVD, Blu-ray. So the budget for Child's Play 2 was $13 million. The profit, $35.8 million. That's a big profit. Number 47. This movie, I believe, made a lot of money. Had to. Had to make a lot. I believe it came out in 95. Anyways, 47. I also saw this movie in the theaters when it came out. Number 47, Dangerous Minds. Michelle Pfeiffer is a teacher. Some kids are bad, I guess, but like a classroom in a school of I don't know, kids that won't listen, living in the ghetto, I believe. So I'll be back. I want to look it up, see how much it made. So yeah, Dangerous Minds came out on August 11th, 95. It was a big fucking hit, box office hit in 95 for movies in Hollywood. The budget for Dangerous Minds was $23 million. It made $179.5 million. That's insane. And it's a great movie. I haven't watched it in, my God, like 25 years or 20 years at least. Maybe I should watch it again. Michelle Pfeiffer, my God, what a smoking hot woman she was in Scarface and as Catwoman. She was good looking in Dangerous Minds. She's still good looking to this day. And she's probably like 68 years old or something. I don't know. Let's see if I can look her up here. See her age. Michelle Pfeiffer. This is a pic from 2018, but as the screen goes sideways, she's still hot. Yes, I would. I absolutely would with her. I don't care if she's 70s. She's 64 years old. Now, I believe she's in a Marvel... I think she's recently in a Marvel movie or something. I can't remember which one. But she had all gray hair. But still, she's a good-looking woman with gray hair. She dyes her hair, she looks even younger than her age. So anyways, Dangerous Minds, number 47. One of my favorite movies of the 90s. Number 46, I saw this in the theaters as a 6-year-old kid. I might have been 5 or 6. The movie Hook. I thought it was a great movie. I guess it came out in 91. So I was 6 or 7. Hook had a lot of stars in it. Julia Roberts, Robin Williams, Dustin Hoffman. What the hell? I clicked on the movie Hook and it's not appearing. So again, I was a young kid, so I really enjoyed the movie Hook. Also had why isn't he listed here? I believe wasn't Al Pacino pirate guy. Or no, Dustin, I'm wrong. Dustin Hoffman was Hook, Captain Hook. I don't know why I thought it was Al Pacino. Anyways, yeah, Hook had the budget, $70 million budget. Made $300.9 million. I believe it was a Disney movie. It has to be Disney, I believe. So Hook, number 46, because I was a young kid and I wanted to see it and I enjoyed it. So it brings back good memories and nostalgia. That's why I put on my top 50 movies of the 90s. Number 45, Stephen King movie. It was a book first. And my God, you want to talk about a guy that has contributed in to the horror community. A guy that his horror stories and his books have probably made Hollywood billions and billions of dollars. Well over millions of dollars, his movies. My God, a lot of his books, a lot of them. I bet you could count 20, at least 15 or 20 of his books have made into horror movies. And all of them have been pretty damn good, the movies. Of course, Stephen King, we all know he hated The Shining, how it was made, because it wasn't like his book was written. Or wasn't the story from his book. The director changed it a lot. But anyway, Stephen King, that guy is a fucking genius. His stories he came up with. Number 45, Pet Sematary. I think it came out in 91. I was typing in Pet Sematary. Pet Detective came up with Jim Carrey. That's a hell of a movie too. Jim Carrey is Pet Detective. That was funny shit. So, here we go. Pet Sematary. It was remade already. Like a ton of Stephen King movies have been remade already. Evil Dead. Well, Evil Dead's not a Stephen King story, but I don't know why that popped in my head. But the Evil Dead remake, I really enjoyed it. The girl that was the main character in it, like drug addicted, she was great. I forget her name, but she's a hell of an actress. Pet Detective. See, Stephen King wrote the novel in 1983. The remake of Pet Sematary, I've yet to see, but I'll see it someday. When did it come out? 1989. Pet Sematary from 1989. I thought it came out in 91. I was wrong. I'm not a movie expert, okay? I just love movies and horror movies. So Pet Sematary had to make a big profit. Pet Sematary, the budget was $11 million. It made $89.5 million. That's a hell of a profit for a horror movie. And it was a good one. The movie Pet Sematary was good. They, I believe, made Pet Sematary 2 also. I think that was good too. I can't remember, but the Pet Sematary movies were good. The remake, I don't know. I have yet to see it. So number 46, the first Pet Sematary from 1990. That's not a 90's movie, but oh well. And I guess I could put Pet Sematary 2 as a 90s movie as number 46. Pet Sematary 2 came out in 92, so that's my number 46. Or no, number 45. Number 44. Number 44 are two movies I put as 44. Because I can, it's my show. So let's look up what they made. Number 44 is House Party 1 and 2. I remember as a kid, my brother had House Party 2 on video. I snuck and would watch it when nobody was home because I wanted to see it. I knew it was rated R. And I wanted to watch it, so I watched it. I was like, I don't know what I was, 7 or 8. I probably shouldn't have seen it. It wasn't graphic at all, in my opinion, but as a kid shouldn't be seeing sex in a movie. Anyways, House Party 1, I'm sure made a profit. Came out in 1990. Great cast. Martin Lawrence. What's her name? The woman, Tisha Campbell, who became Gina and Martin. She was in it. Kid and Play were in it. And it was good. So let's see what House Party 1 made from 1990. Holy shit. It only cost $2 million. $2.5 million. House Party made $26.4 million. That's a hell of a profit. It was put out by New Line Cinema. So, yeah, House Party 2 came out in 1991. House Party had a budget of $5 million. House Party 2 didn't make as much. Still made a good profit. Cost $5 million. The profit was $19.4 million for House Party 2, number 43. My number 43 will be my final one before my part 2 of my top 50 movies of the 80s. Of the 90s, not the 80s. I got the 80s on my head. This is my top 50 movies of the 90s. Number 43, Freddy's Nightmare. I never saw it, the whole thing before. I saw a couple tiny bits and pieces of it, but not the whole thing. I didn't know what the hell was going to happen. I just watched Freddy's Nightmare last year in 2022 on HBO. And I thought it was good. You had Nancy come back, like playing herself, her character, and Robert Englund playing himself, telling Nancy, you're having nightmares, but Freddy's not real. Like, are you serious? That was pretty funny. So, yeah, why doesn't it show me box office? So, Freddy's Nightmare, what the hell? It's not showing me what it made. What the hell? That's a TV show. Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy's Nightmares. That's a TV show, not the movie. Yeah, I guess Freddy's Nightmares was 2 seasons and it was a TV show. What the fuck? I didn't know the name of it. I thought it was the movie. What the hell is that called? I believe it came out in 94. Freddy's Nightmare came out in like 94. Yes, not 84. That's the first Nightmare on Elm Street. Good God. I'm going to have to find Nightmare on Elm Street through all the other good Lord. Freddy, maybe it's called Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare. Maybe that was it. Maybe I'm totally confused. I don't even know what I watched last year. No, that's not it. Jesus. Give me a second. I will find it. There it is. That's it. It was not called Freddy's Nightmare. My number 43 movie of the 90s is called Wes Craven's New Nightmare. It was called New Nightmare. I forgot. I thought it was called Freddy's Nightmare. Anyways. The budget came out in October 14th, 94. Wes Craven's New Nightmare was released. The budget was $8 million. It made a profit of $11 million. The box office was $19.8 million. Not a bad profit at all. So in the movie, as I said, Heather Nancy Thompson was portraying herself. And the film actually won an International Fantasy Film Award for Best Screenplay by Wes Craven. Again, I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. So anyways, that's my top 50 movies of the 90s, part 1 so far. I did 50 down to 43, part 2 I'll start 42 down to 30. Hope you enjoyed part 1 of my top 50 movies of the 90s. Bye for now.